I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record News Watch. We continue to play the waiting game with Irene, the powerful hurricane that's working its way up the coast. Carolinas were preparing to feel the full wrath of the storm later today. It's expected to reach our region by late Saturday night. The Catskills and Hudson Valley are under a flood watch as several inches of rain is predicted under windy tropical storm conditions that'll continue into Sunday evening before the storm moves out. Now keep checking back here at Record Online for the very latest information on the path of Hurricane Irene and on the precautions we'll need to take. And once the storm clears out, Record Online and the Times-Herald Record will have the full story on the impact of what could be an area storm of major proportions. Well, today was the day for an extremely lucky Town of Crawford family to thank their neighbors and all of the 2,500 volunteers who helped build them a new home this past week. This morning, the Corpay family talked about the experience of being featured on the Extreme Makeover Home Edition TV show and the home built for them on their Petticoat Lane property that will accommodate the special needs of the couple's 5-year-old daughter Haley, who was born with a form of dwarfism. Jimmy and Darlene Corpay say their new home will help them with their work as leaders of the New York chapter of Little People of America.
And ultimately what's happening here is we're changing the world for thousands of people, whether you know it or you don't, whether it was a stroke of a brush or just a simple hello. We're changing the world for a group of people who've been misunderstood for so long.
We haven't been a part of this community for very long, but we feel like we've been here forever with all the love that's been shown to us. And we thank you guys so very much from the bottom of our hearts.
For me, I just wanted to tell you that you made so much for me and my family, that I all love you. And thank you for building me a new house.
There was one more surprise for the Corpays today. An official with SUNY Orange presented $2,500 scholarships for Haley and her little brother Hudson. There is word that former New York Governor George Pataki has decided against making a run for president in 2012. Spokesman for the former 3-term New York governor says Pataki's decided not to enter the race for personal reasons. Pataki was said to be strongly leaning towards a presidential run, and there was speculation he'd go to Iowa this weekend to announce his candidacy. Pataki's decision not to run was reportedly based on family concerns. Funeral services will be held Tuesday in Kingston for Private First Class Douglas Cordo, the 20-year-old native of Kingston who was killed by a roadside bomb in Afghanistan last week. Services will be held at the Old Dutch Church in Uptown Kingston. Cordo was a 2009 Kingston High School graduate. He had wanted to become a state police officer after his Army service. A family friend has set up a scholarship in his memory for Kingston graduating seniors who want to pursue a career in criminal justice. In Newburgh, the Burton Towers Tenant Associations made it clear they want the construction company selected by the city of Newburgh to do the needed redevelopment work at their senior apartment community. Mount Go Construction has proposed a $4 million renovation plan, but the Newburgh Housing Authority is pushing another less substantial upgrade. Federal housing officials say unless a deal's worked out, HUD will go forward with a foreclosure sale. Burton Towers would then go to the highest qualified bidder. More than 600 children from low-income families in the Middletown City School District will have school supplies that they'll need when they head back to class, thanks to the efforts of the Middletown Cares Coalition and a number of community organizations and businesses. Yesterday, children from the Mayor's Youth Council, the YMCA, and Harmony Christian School formed an assembly line stuffing school supplies into donated backpacks that will be presented to needy kids in all grade levels. Those with the Middletown Cares Coalition say an assortment of local businesses and individuals chipped in to provide the badly needed school supplies.
The school has told us that over 60% of the kids are on reduced lunches or free lunch programs, so there's definitely a need for these types of things, and back to school time is a great way for the community to show that we care about each child.
A lot of kids don't exactly, they can't afford what they need, So there is a lot of kids in Middletown that need this.
We did 4 days of collecting supplies outside of ShopRite. Recap has helped us, churches have helped us, the Rotary gave us $1,000, we were able to purchase 500 backpacks with monetary donations, so it's been a community effort to put this whole drive together.
And amid all the hurricane talk, hundreds of area shoppers flocked to a store this morning, not to shop for storm supplies, but to be a part of a grand opening of the new Christmas Tree Shop store, located adjacent to the Crystal Run Gallery in the town of Wallkill. Store offers a wide range of merchandise besides Christmas-related items. But if you are thinking Christmas, there are now 120 shopping days left. Well, all eyes are on Irene as we head into what looks to be a very stormy weekend. Saturday will be cloudy and humid, with showers arriving late in the day. High temperatures will be up around 80 degrees. Then here comes Irene. Tropical storm rains and high winds arrive late Saturday night, continue into Sunday. Irene should move out of the region by late in the day Sunday. Stay with Record Online all weekend long to get the very latest news on the track of this potentially dangerous hurricane, and we will provide damage updates and the information on the storm's impact. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.